Live.
We're live, pal.
Live, pal.
Okay.
Live, pal.
All right. We're testing this out on the new platform. So
Need an audio check.
we need an audio check. Where we seeing some people show up in the live stream? Might see some new people in the live stream. We've got a whole bunch of people now that haven't seen the show before that are jumping on based on the new page. So be curious to see for these last two first season episodes.
Curious to see if anybody even pops into this at all.
Go on your phone to make sure that there's a little live indicator for it. Notification. Watch out for them fireworks. It's still 4th of July in Keyport. So.
Yep, it's live.
Okay. Alright, so let's see if we've got a few people in here. Coming on.
No, I was watching.
Oh, okay. But you see yourself watching.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I guess the audio sounds okay on your thing?
Yeah, it sounded pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, we hope that's the case on everybody else's side.
Dan Royal was watching.
All
We
right.
got 2.
All right. Chipper.
All right, Kim is watching. We got 3.
All right. So can we get everybody to just real quick just let us know what we sound like and make sure that producer Marianne is doing her part.
Check. Check 1.
Yeah. Check.
Check.
Okay. So a bunch of silent people on the.
Sounds good.
So sounds good.
Sounds good.
This is take 2, episode 22. So last Thursday when we tried to do this, the sound was off. Didn't sound great. Real mess. Unhappy. Internet issues. I also think it was a phone issue because I did go on my AT&T Apple account the next day and they were like, oh, you have to upgrade your iCloud memory.
Oh, that's poop.
I took care of that. Took care of that business, so we are...
I don't think that anything. I think your internet was knocked out at the studio apartment here.
Listen, whatever it may be, we're back for episode 22, the penultimate episode of season 1. So we've got today's episode, first half of Topps 1987 pack, and then we've got the second half of the episode coming up on Friday. We're going to do, myself and Matt, we're going to do a special season finale happy hour where we're going to tackle the back half of this particular set. So we're going to do 15 today, we'll do 16 tomorrow, the gum will be in the middle. Special shout out to George Henn. Made a donation to pancreatic cancer and bought this pack of cards. So thank you, George. Marianne, if you want to give a little bit of a close-up.
Certainly is a thick boy.
To the viewers at home, show them the side. There's certainly, a difference in that pack.
A
and pretty
lot
much
going
anything else we
on.
did, so
I think there is gum in this.
there is gum in the middle there, and it also spring fever is all over it. So they want you to sign up for that trip.
It's very strange.
69 cents, by the way. 69 cents got you 31 baseball cards and a stick of gum in 1987. As is customary, producer Marianne, can you tell us what we are looking for? You have to show the notes to the people, huh?
Sorry. All right, the Topps 1987. You have a wood panel on these cards,
Wood panel.
just like a 1970s rec room.
All fancy.
Barry Bonds, which is $325.
That's a rookie.
That's a rookie. Greg Maddux, a rookie with a mustache.
Also a rookie, yep.
Mark McGwire, rookie. That's $50.
Mm-hmm.
Barry Larkin, rookie.
I'd be so happy to get that.
David Cohn, $25.
Another rookie card.
Roger Clemens, 20 beans. And you also have a Jose Canseco for it's either $500 or $1,500. I can't tell.
It probably depends on the grade of the card. So like
Or it can also be V50.
Okay. Either way. Maybe the very common version is 50. Either way, this is a good set of cards. A lot of rookies, a lot of players that ended up being in a lot of steroid trouble, 20 years after this. Needles. Everybody wanted needles. So we're gonna go for it.
Good
And
call,
also,
Patrick.
By the way, a homer at the bat with featuring some of these players.
I think Patrick's watching The Simpsons more than this episode.
So, diving right in, here we go. I don't know if I have good light. I should have got a secondary light for myself.
Hey, you want to play for a nuclear softball team? Would I?
All right. As predicted, the gum is right in the center between the start of the pack and the middle of the pack. So we are pushing Friday's pack to the side. Integrity, everybody. And we're going right off the top. We have Baltimore Orioles reliever, maybe, but left-handed pitcher, Brad Havens.
Brad Havens.
That's a really sharp-looking Orioles orange top, or jersey, as they would call it. Looks like a little spring training guy. Just,
Very casual.
In 1987, when I had my first baseball card for the Holy Family Crusaders, as a lefty and occasional pitcher, I did sort of strike the same pose, where it's, kind of on one knee, glove, but kind of pushing forward.
You didn't have a crooked foot, though, nor
He's got a crooked foot?
wood paneling in the background.
I mean,
Only professionals.
It was also just like the back, like a cardboard back, and then a sticker over it. So it was a real. The budget for baseball,
those multi-lights.
Baseball cards were not great. Not great. Here we go. Actually, looking like a rather chubby fella. We've got Oakland A's pitcher, former Milwaukee Brewer pitcher at one point.
Oh,
Moose
Haas. Moose
Haas. Guys and girls, Moose Haas.
Moose Haas.
Also probably would be a good name for a pro wrestler. Moose Haas. Also, if you ever want to write a parody song about him, you could sing it to the tune of Du Hast by Rammstein.
He also doesn't. There's something else that's very wrong with that card, but it's for children.
Moose Haas. Moose Haas, man.
It's a children's show. I'll mention that in the Leader of the Pack After Dark. What's happening?
Okay. Oh, boy, Moose Haas. We got a rookie alert. Not a stellar
rookie alert.
But a infielder for the Atlanta Braves. We've got Andres Thomas right there. Probably could have been the next sensation, but I think he was gone before they made their run at the playoffs in the late part of the decade. Atlanta was still relatively bad here in '87, and they were also very successful money-wise and television ratings-wise,
And
despite being a bad team.
awful logo.
Well, now it's
Scary Indian man, but he is a tops all-star rookie, according to him.
So,
According to them.
So this is another
Moose Haas.
another journeyman player. We've got outfielder, first baseman for the for the Toronto Blue Jays at this time, Rick Leach. I don't know if he's any relation to Mets pitcher Terry Leach or not, but certainly Rick Leach. Again, I got another guy. I think they were big on take a knee, get your picture taken. For the photos, kids.
These are spring training cards, right?
Well, the pictures were taken during spring training.
Yeah, because they're all in spring training uniforms.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Everything looks like a softball
That was said at
uniform
the
so
beginning
far.
of the thing.
Yeah.
He also looks like he have a half a stash on this one.
Oh, so
He
maybe,
looks like
maybe he fell asleep and somebody shaved some of his mustache off in the night.
Left his heater in his mouth. Took a nap.
You would know.
Wait, Bugs, be on my team.
So here we go. This is the first boardified, certified star.
Ooh.
We've got Sarge Gary Matthews. At this time, very much at the tail end of his career, donning the pinstripes of the Chicago Cubs at the time. Sarge played a bunch of places, and certainly was a big power hitter. Had that, like when he would come up to the bat, he would wave it, so like fan himself off. That's exactly how it was done.
Oh, we have a 6'2" in this one.
I was just gonna say,
All right.
fire away at the.
Do a height check.
Do a height check for the Sarge. I
right.
think he's taller.
Christopher said 6'2" already.
Yeah. They can already tell.
This is at the end of his career. He's wandering. He's
shorter? Getting
he's
shorter.
wondering where his life went to. All right, Todd said 6'3".
Sarge, Gary Matthews.
Ian's in with a 6'1".
I think Gary Matthews
Patrick
Also
6'4".
a commentator for the
Kimberly,
Philadelphia-
6'4".
Philadelphia Phillies at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, John Melantano, 6'4".
6'4". All right.
All right.
I'm gonna go on the high end, and I'm gonna say Gary Matthews is 6'5".
I'm not going to say anything because producers don't say anything.
That's right.
All right, flipping the card. His height was 6'3", in which I would have guessed.
Oh, you would have guessed.
I always guess 6'3". He also weighed 205 pounds.
Okay. I mean, but a bit bulky, but we've also known the Topps baseball card to lie about people's weight.
His hometown was Chicago, so
Hometown
right
boy.
back where you belong.
Hometown boy.
Right
Yeah,
back
2 stints
where
with the
you
Cubs.
belong.
Let me know. His son played for the Mets. Did you remember that? Remember Gary Matthews Jr.?
Yep.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
Yep.
Future star alert. Red Sox first baseman.
Ooh,
Yeah, first baseman. Pat Dodson.
I'm very excited to get a part of this graphic.
Pat Dodson.
Look at that.
It's like the fireworks that were just outside.
Boom, star. Yeah.
America.
Yeah, they should have lit off the fireworks for Pat. You got a Pat Dodson
Pat
card in there?
Dodson's here. Bottle rocket right through the window. I don't think Pat Dodson ever became a star.
Ah,
Future or otherwise, Pat Dodson probably lost playing time at some point, probably to a veteran guy that they brought in, and they were like, Pat Dodson doesn't stack up. But
Top's not good at
The-
predicting the future.
the word was out that he was going to be good from 86 into 87.
He didn't do anything with his self that they had to put somebody else's fun fact on the card.
What's the fun fact?
On October 1972, Bert Camprese achieved 2 stolen bases in an inning as a pinch hitter.
Oh, okay. See what
Not
you
even
learned?
irrelevant.
See what you learned? Yeah. Well,
George-
he's a future
George
star.
got a good
They don't
set.
have current stars. They have future stars here. Speaking of Georges, we've got Toronto Blue Jays outfielder and this time All-Star
All-star.
Jorge Bell.
More graphics.
Jorge Bell or George Bell, depending on where you're pronouncing him from.
This
Fierce power hitter. This was early in his career too. Like he was a top guy, American League wise. If you want to show them the back too, it does stat you up with RBI leaders, probably for 1986. And I'm guessing, I didn't look at the back of it, but I'm guessing that Dave Winfield's probably on the back of that card as an RBI leader. In addition to George Bell, I'm sure.
George Bell.
Can you tell me?
Trying to read it through the camera.
Yeah, you can. Oh, so it's a magnifying glass? Maybe?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Look at that.
You can't read the back of it, can you?
No, I can read the back of it.
Well, can you tell me if Dave Winfield is listed?
Yes, he is. There you go.
All right. It's validation.
Second to bottom.
everybody. Validation. That's all I care about. George Bell, All-Star. Nice variety. We've got an All-Star rookie.
I like it.
We've got a future star. We've got an All-Star.
So many graphics.
We've got folded knee poses.
Such a fun set.
And we've got Yankees left-hander, Yankee legend. Does he come back for Old Timers Day? I'm not sure. Al Pulido.
Mmm.
I don't know a thing about Al Pulido. Yankee fans, tell me your best Al
Give me
Pulido
some Al
story.
Pulido stats on this,
Al
if you guys
Pulido.
remember
I'm sure
him.
Corby probably saw a game that Al Pulido came in the 7th inning of like a 10-0 game against like the Brewers, and gave up another 5 runs. And, the Yankees were totally blown out. Al Pulido, please come back to Yankees Old Timers 2021. Or maybe Al Pulido's not with us anymore.
Ian says left-handed pitcher.
He's truer words were not ever said.
I think he
This guy.
ruptured his uterus in spring training.
All right. We've got another friend from the north. We've got Toronto.
Oh, hello.
Bill Caudle. Bill Caudle, the type of name. Is there a Bob Caudle? Bob Caudle was a pro wrestling announcer in the Mid-Atlantic area. It was a great one. And wasn't there also a Bill Cullen was the game show host for the Joker's Wild, I think, for a while. Bill Caudle, kind of
Cardle.
kind of, living that probably could be a game show host or pro wrestling announcer. Not really that great of a picture.
It's not really that great of a card. It had no graphics on it.
That's true, yeah. There's no stars. Well, he wasn't a...
So really, that means you did nothing.
he wasn't a rookie or an all-star. Yeah, this is a great guy. And I do remember him being a decent arm out of the San Francisco Giants rotation.
Whoa.
Juan Berenguer.
Juan.
Stocky. And I like, that's an intimidating photo.
That
He's
is.
just staring at you over the shoulder like, I dare you to, just crowd the plate. I'm going to brush you back.
He is
Chin music coming your way.
He is disgusted with the batter.
Yes. And that's probably a true-to-life look. It's like the guy who's taking the photo is
hates the batter.
look as natural as possible, Juan. And he's like, just so I hate this batter. And basically, just with fire in his eyes. Juan Berenguer.
Juan, he should have been on the Springfield team.
Here's a cautionary tale.
Uh-oh.
If you ever become and this is not for you per se, it's for the people at home, especially you young kids. If you ever become an executive for a baseball team, don't take your shirt off and challenge people to fights. A lesson learned by Indian shortstop Tony Bernazard, who famously did that when he was a executive with the Mets organization, maybe about 7 or 10 years ago. He was in the administration of
taking off shirts.
Minaya. And he kind of got feisty at a minor league game or a spring training game. Just tore off his shirt.
And he decided to be a soccer player that got a goal. All right.
He handed his shirt to Ruben Amaro.
Yeah. He waved it around his head a couple times, did a slide.
Not necessarily, when you look at him, you're not that's not the type of guy who should have his shirt off at all, right? Just leave your shirt on, Tony Bernazard. For the sake of baseball, for the sake of...
He also kind of looks like Richard Pryor, but that's
feelings.
just my opinion.
All right. This is one of my
Got one of those Richard Pryor looks to him.
One of my favorite comedians is...
Richard Pryor.
Andy McGaffigan. I'm sorry, that's Jim McGaffigan. Jim Gaffigan?
Jim Gaffigan.
No, this is Andy McGaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan, the comic that doesn't curse.
Pitcher for our friends, the Montreal Expos. L'Expo... Alouette, Jean C. Alouette.
There it is.
A decent pitcher. I think he pitched for a while, a couple different places. Might have been a running buddy of Juan Berenguer for those San Francisco Giants.
That Expo whole outfit is just the hat, the emblem,
look at the
side,
the
the socks, the matching cleats.
Bring that team back.
Bring that team back and bring back that uniform.
And put them right in those uniforms.
Yep.
That saves baseball.
I always loved that
There'll
Expos.
never be another strike again.
Expos logo is
Great. It's tremendous. It's tremendous.
so good. Leader of the pack.
All right. We're running down to the last few. This guy.
Leader of the pack.
You want to talk about an intimidating pitcher. And this was him at the peak of his career. Or just before the peak of his career. Bad man, Dave Stewart. Great pitcher. Deserves consideration for Hall of Fame, in my opinion. Because I remember him being, for a stretch there, from 87 to 92. Other than maybe Clemens, might have been the best pitcher in the American League.
Wow.
What do you got?
It's a bold statement.
Stu was a great pitcher. Stu was a tough
Trying to
guy.
get him focused.
Tough guy to hit against.
Dave Stewart does not want to get into
He
focus.
does not.
And there he goes. There we go. He's so intimidating.
Look him in the eyes. It's like waving a red flag in front of a bull. He's gonna get you.
It's like Banshee.
That's right.
Turn to stone.
It's just coming around. Dave Stewart, awesome.
Dave Stewart.
Awesome guy.
It's a fun name to say. Dave Stewart.
This is again an odd card because I don't remember them being any good. But
Did he throw a perfect game? I just saw it.
Dave
Just
Stewart
had that.
did not throw a perfect game. Probably had a no-hitter, but I don't think a perfect game.
Also, is he still playing?
Could be.
Patrick answered it was at least a no-no.
Cleveland Indians leaders. A little huddle at the mound.
Huddle at the mound.
Maybe Phil Niekro in that huddle. Anybody who can. I didn't study the card, so probably Sal Bando is the catcher, and some jabroni as the Pat Corrales. Was he the
Right. Yeah, I'm saying right. Like, oh yeah, I know. Yes, it was Pat Corrales. Yes, absolutely.
With a little bit of research, I could figure
Favorite
out
manager.
who's in this picture. But then look at the nice little like marshmallow framing around him too. Like this is a dream.
It's like faded out.
Yeah, it's like a little thought cloud. Like
It
who's
looks
the Indians leaders.
it looks like a poster you would buy at the mall and then put in your rec room.
Yeah, and
That's exactly what it
and
looks
with the wood
like.
paneling too. Your rec room has the Cleveland Indians.
No, your rec room
leaders.
has the wood paneling. Your wall also has this. Oh god.
Probably the other leaders had like
Batting.
Gary Carter and Keith Hernandez. These leaders were just three dudes having a chat at the mound.
Yeah, it's only 3 guys mentioned on the back of this card, which
on
is
the back
probably
of the
the same 3 guys that are in this
Who's on
picture.
the back of the card?
Joe Carter,
Makes sense.
Brett
Perfect
Butler,
sense. Okay, speed.
Tom Cotta.
Tom Candiotti.
Thank you.
Yeah, knuckleball pitcher.
And
He
an
was- he was
and an
one of the
Ernie
guys.
Camacho,
Ernie Camacho.
which might not be pictured.
What was Ernie Camacho?
No, it's Camacho. He's going to be in the second half.
We've got a last card in the first half.
Last card is for.
card in
Whoa,
this
what is
episode.
action?
We've got this is action.
This is action.
Got that tag on Dave Concepcion. Probably in his last season, Dave Concepcion. Great shortstop for the Big Red Machine. Played all of his days as a Cincinnati Red, I believe. I'll have to research that and not tell anyone. But yeah, could hit a little bit for average. Had a little bit of speed, but was a really good glove. Had a really pointy nose too, like a witch's nose.
That's probably why they didn't get his full face.
No,
Because he had a horrible
it's
nose.
a better look.
Ugh.
The photographer was like,
ugly.
Over the photo of you kicking in
Yeah.
Let's get you slapping a tag on somebody. In like game 2 of your Hunt for October 1987 that they fell short on. But
Is he taking out an ass? He's taking out a expo?
is it an expo? Turn it around.
Is it an expo?
Also,
Oh, it's not going to tell me who he's striking out.
Also, by the
Oh,
way,
by the
it's
way,
an expo.
ruined.
Yeah, the back of the card.
Ruined.
It was victimized by the gun. We'll shame the gun
Gross.
next episode.
So greasy.
Just for, it's the last card in the pack, but just for getting the second one in. We do a height check on Dave Concepcion?
Oh, wait, let's just see if the height check is...
Is it?
All right, height check.
Okay,
We're
you can
good.
see it. You can read it.
I read it.
All
Height
right,
check, height check, height check, height check.
All right. I'm going to guess first. I'm sure other people are guessing, but I'm going to say mine first.
Nobody's guessing
I'm
anything.
going to say Dave Concepcion, 5'9".
Todd said 5'10".
Okay. We got a 5'9", we got a 5'10". He's a shortstop.
Christopher said 6,
6 foot. Okay.
and even 6.
We're climbing the ladder of height.
John,
Jacob
6'1". Mike Muniz, 6'1".
6'1".
Ian, 5'9", Niner.
Oh, he's going low. Mm.
Chris said 4'8" on one knee.
All right.
That makes me taller than him. Kim said 5'11". He's not standing up, Kim.
I said 5'10", right?
Yes.
Or did Todd say 5'10", and I said 5'9"? Is there a way to flip that?
Todd said 5'10".
So I said 5'9".
Okay, yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure that I remember what
That was
I guessed.
kind of sketchy, like touching the screen because I didn't know if I was.
Oh, turning the thing off?
Yeah, so
you never know.
Now I know. I feel more confident in my moves.
Technologies are real.
Is
fucking
everybody in who wants to be
So,
in?
yeah, we probably do.
Everybody in? All right.
Concepcion.
Standing up a 6'2".
6'2".
6'2" standing up.
Whew.
Fooled you
A
all.
lot taller than I thought.
On bended knee. Just like
Wow.
that Boys to Men song.
Yeah. Leader of the pack. Dave Stewart.
Dave Stewart.
Dave Stewart. Leader
Where
of the
did
pack.
he go?
I go with Dave Stewart.
You go? Not with Mujas?
Not with Moose House. No, because we're not. No. We're going with his teammate Dave Stewart. Because again, Dave Stewart was a great pitcher. I almost say like George Bell is a possibility, but I think Dave Stewart lends to history a lot better. And I'm standing by that. Concepcion's not bad though. Concepcion, end of his career. Gary Matthews
On one knee?
Sarge.
Yep.
But yeah, we go with Dave Stewart as the leader of the pack for tonight.
Not Moose Haas.
Not Moose Haas. Don't.
And those pants.
Okay. All right. Moose Haas, maybe. So
I've had a request in here to promote the website or the new
yes.
Facebook that you're on,
yes.
please.
So I've created, and it's on. We're on the new platform. How does everybody like it? There's going to be more to come. I uploaded all of the episodes from the past season. Just sort of like shared them to the page. You can go back and watch all of those. The new page is technically a business. Leader of the pack. Retro baseball cards or retro cards. You can find it there. I will, certainly, if you want to share it to anybody, across your own pages.
Todd, look in the corner.
Is Todd not seeing it?
He's worried about your wall friends, yeah.
It's fine. I gotta get the plugs out. So the plugs are the new site. We're gonna be adding a lot in these kind of downtime between shows, pop-up shows, and season 2. I believe season 2 slating for the first week of August. We'll be back with season 2. We're collecting a ton of stuff, and we've already collected a ton of stuff that will be here for season 2. We're going to clean off this table. So all the season 1 cards are going away, or they may be available for separate auctions. Don't cheat and go to Muda.
I'm not. I was showing the cards.
Oh, okay, you were showing the cards.
Showing all the cards.
But anyway, if anybody remembers any of the old cards or old sets, good. That's why I want to go back and watch the old episodes. Send me a message if you don't think that if you think you want to buy some of the cards, not counting Ricky Henderson cards in these sets. Pop me on something. We'll gladly take a donation for pancreatic cancer.
Go back to the archives. Have a good time.
So,
relive all the ha-has and
all
yuck-yucks.
the yuck-yucks and ha-has and the classic episodes.
Remember
of
when
the first season.
on the show?
Yeah.
oh, burn.
Wow. Okay. So, that's a show for stand-in guest producer Marianne. Thank you for jumping in here. Friday's episode, the happy hour episode, I believe we're going to start around 5:45. So set your timers. There'll be a couple of notifications coming through. And that'll be the season finale. That'll be the back half of this particular card set, this 87 top set. So spectacular end to that.
Say your prayers, eat your vitamins.
Okay. For Tiny Noah Syndergaard, for myself, and for the mysterious, intimidating, patriotic, great Muta, say your prayers and eat your vitamins, and have a good night.